and kind.
Right.
That'd be terrible.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's natural. You should be just naturally kind, naturally. Hello, how
Naturally
are you?
respectful. There's a lot of disrespectful
Miss
people in
Maria's
this
face.
world.
Whoa.
Because we're all different, and we all walk in different shoes.
Yes, but you know what? Yes, you're right.
Tell me what you don't like, Ms. Maria, and I'll tell you what I don't like. We're going to vent today.
I don't know. I think for me, like, one of the things that I've noticed.
Tell us, what
and
bothers you?
It really does bother me because I had an incident happen to me yesterday.
Here we go.
So I'm at the store and I'm trying to get assistance from this lady that works there, and she's telling me to hurry up.
The lady attending you.
The lady attended me, so disrespectful. I was like, oh my God, is she talking to me? Like, she was talking to me. She was talking. She was looking right at me.
Could you hurry up?
I had been in line, and I don't know if there had been someone before me, but she tried to tell me that, you know, that there was someone else behind me, and so I turned and there's no one there. And even if there had been someone, you don't tell people to hurry. Like, you don't tell a customer to hurry.
You don't.
Customer service is gone. And
It
you know,
is gone.
one thing that makes us work well together, and Cindy's always, you know, been really big on that, and she has a good team that we follow, that is customer service.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even you kids, you're our customers, so we treat you well. I hope.
Y'all know what customer service means? I mean, I know Leo and Maria know, but it means that the customer is always right, or you're always trying to satisfy the customer. And for us, the customer is the kids, it's the educators, it's each other, it's everybody we interact with in the community on a professional level, but we have to do it in our personal lives too, because if we don't, it will come back and bite us. I mean,
how we treat each other and how you present yourself. Yes.
Yes, isn't that like the golden rule? Treat others the way you want to be treated.
that if you give somebody respect, they'll in turn treat you.
You said the golden rule. I think we need to take that rule and dust it off.
Yes.
Because I think we've lost that.
We have, and it's so sad to me that we have lost that. I don't know. I will tell you, I had my daughter with me, and I used it as a teaching moment because I'm all about teaching moments. And I told my daughter, you know, if you ever come across getting a job where your responsibility is to deal with customers, you make sure you give them the best customer service you can. You don't disrespect them, and you know, you talk to them. You don't just tell them to hurry up. Maybe if she had explained herself, oh, I'm sorry for this or that. Oh no, she went straight to, but hurry.
Right.
Yeah.
I was like, no, ma'am.
Right.
No.
Ooh, it bothered Miss Maria.
No.
What is it you don't like that just bothers you?
Oh my.
Like behaviors that... I know one that bothers you. You talked about it.
Well, I mean, I want to hear what you said because I'm sure it's true. But
Yeah.
I mean, I hate.
And I'm with you. When people don't take the baskets back. See, that's a big pet peeve. It is for me, too.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, sometimes when I don't feel like it, I do it because I remember Cindy.
We're talking about the grocery basket.
The grocery baskets, yeah.
Yeah.
Put them
Yeah.
back.
I
Roll
mean,
them
don't
back.
be lazy. I mean, just take the time. It's a show of responsibility. It's a show of respect. You're being kind to the person who has to go out there and collect them. Just take the time and respect
Real
my
easy.
car. I don't want my car to be
Right.
dinged
Yes.
by the, you know.
Yes. And throw the diapers in the trash.
Oh, please.
Don't leave them in the basket.
Yeah.
Or like your fast food, like, oh my God,
Yes,
I got
throw
out of
your
my
stuff in the garbage.
Yes, if someone went to McDonald's early this morning, I am assuming, I don't know if it was from today or yesterday, but I get out of my car and I step on this bag. And I'm like, what in the
At least
world?
it wasn't the diaper.
It wasn't the diaper, thank goodness. It wasn't a diaper because
yeah.
I've seen some diapers, but that is just
Me
like,
too. Oof. I'll never
Complete
I'll never
laziness.
eat a bean burrito again after I saw that diaper. Ugh.
oh, Mr. Leo.
I'm sorry. I got carried away. But yes,
Yes.
there's a thing, kids, called a trash can. And trash goes in it, not outside of it.
Right.
And, you know, don't throw it outside the window while you're driving. It's called littering. They don't do that anymore. People just everywhere.
They don't
Garbage,
care.
garbage,
People don't
garbage.
care.
Yes. Terrible. So what's one thing that bothers you, Miss Cindy?
Ignorance drives me crazy.
Ooh.
And ignorance is, there's intentional jerks and unintentional jerks, but, sometimes it just means getting a little bit of education. Like, don't
Right.
speak about what you don't know.
Right.
Don't speak about what
Yes.
you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Huge for me.
And politicians do this a lot.
Yes.
They speak a lot about what they don't know.
And they cause controversy.
Right?
Yes. And they get people to get divided. and they get
Coworkers,
people
bosses,
to-
family
Yes.
members. I mean,
it happens.
It's so true.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
true.
People get opinions and run with them. They get emotional. And yeah, relationships. There's a lot of relationships now because of that are scarred. Families that have separated because of beliefs, and
Oh, yeah.
they're not accurate.
right.
So yeah, I understand.
Yes, I understand too.
And
So-
I've also learned be careful what you say
Yes.
because it really does. It comes back and bites you. It might be 5 years, 10 years down the road, but
Yes.
ouch.
Yeah. And
I remember when I was stupid and said,
yeah. Let me tell you what I said. It'll be on this podcast forever.
right, right.
Yeah, no, it happens. Yeah, so, if you don't know about something, don't just go by what you hear or a meme. Do some research. The podcast we did on Black History, we read things. We looked at it. It's outstanding. It kind of, when you read something and then you research it, it kind of soothes you in a sense because
Yes.
you get the reality of it. Oh, this is what it really is. There's too much conflict, too much disagreement,
Misinformation.
on misinformation.
Misinformation,
Yes.
I think.
So yes. So all right. What I don't like is when I go to the grocery store.
And they don't put their buggies away.
Even worse. Even worse. They block.
The aisle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're at the grocery store, kids, you stay on one side. And then you move the basket if you're going to stay and look for something. Don't leave it blocked.
Right.
And if you meet people, walk away from the aisle in an open area and talk to your friends. Don't block the aisle.
Right.
It drives me
Oh
nuts.
my god, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
It happens to me.
They block that aisle.
Well, and then the thing with today's world is like a lot of these aisles are one direction only. So
Right.
now you have two people blocking you,
Yes.
and they're both coming from the wrong direction.
Yes.
And I cannot move nowhere.
Don't smell like marijuana.
Oh
Right.
yes, please
And go to the
don't.
grocery store. Please don't do that. And pull up your pants.
And pull up your pants.
Pull up your
Don't
pants.
leave your crying baby unattended. in the
Yes. Yes. And when I you can tell we're getting old. And when I'm pushing my pin, don't look over my shoulder.
Oh,
Give me my space.
buggy. That's true.
social distancing. What are you doing? You're too
Please
close.
give me my space
That's
when I'm
true.
putting my it drives me nuts.
Yeah.
People's boundaries are off.
Yeah.
Oh, and people that write checks. Don't write checks.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
These they're like, what's a check?
What is a
Yeah.
check? I'm like, stop using those long.
Or if you're gonna write it, have it pre-written,
Right.
and just put the total.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, because you got to be mindful of the people around you. You're not the only one. Oh, at a restaurant, keep your voice down.
Yes.
Keep your voice. I don't want to hear your conversation.
Right.
I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I want to have peace and quiet.
I don't want my kids to hear some of the
And
conversation.
don't smell like weed. I don't want to smell it.
How about when you're, and I love music, but when you're at the gas station and somebody pulls up to fill up and they got their, like, speakers, boom,
Oh,
boom. and
you
it's
can't even hear their music because all you hear is the boom, boom, boom.
But I mean, it's
Right.
just like everybody's listening to their music.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I don't want my windows to vibrate.
Right.
There you go. That's it. Don't make my windows vibrate.
Yes. And I don't want to hear dirty music.
Right.
You know,
Or you don't want your
with
kids to. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to smell weed.
Right.
Please, I don't want to smell weed. I don't want to smell it.
I think
That's a big pet peeve of mine.
Right.
Don't smell like weed. People, you know why people driving next to you, they don't want to smell it. I don't want to smell it.
No.
There's families driving around you if you're doing it. So please stop.
You just invited a judgment call when you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish they would invent a different smell.
Potpourri.
I wish they would stop. It stinks. Stop.
Yes.
And pick up your pants. And if you're going to sag, wear clean underwear. And wear underwear.
Yes.
Please wear underwear.
Please.
It's shocking. It's shocking.
So, yeah, we're getting into that whole self-image and reputation and people judging a book by their cover. And we do.
Yes. First impressions.
First impressions.
Well, and then the truth is that, you know, these sagging pants where you can see, you know, whether it's the underwear or it's, you know, their skin, it's very...
The birthday suit.
It's very disrespectful and it's so
is.
unattractive.
I don't want to see
it's
it.
unattractive.
It used to be against the law.
Yes,
Right.
there you go. That's the law that I would...
Is that what you would do? It used to be. Yeah, you could
Yes.
show your body parts in public. and now it's like
please
nobody says
don't.
anything.
So I know we're talking to a lot of you kids, but, you know, for my parents that are out there listening, like, you know, take a moment to check your kids. If you see them doing it, just let them know. You know, it is, you know, like, it is a sign of disrespect, I feel like. Nobody wants to see the underwear. Nobody wants to see that skin.
Or trash.
Yes. Or the trash.
Nobody wants to step on your leftover chicken
Trash
bones.
or diapers.
Nobody wants to see that diaper. Ugh.
Yeah.
You ever step on a squishy diaper? Ugh.
Yeah, you feel that for like the next 48 hours.
Yeah. You're like, ooh. I felt when I thought the baby was still in it. I stepped out. I thought the baby was there. I was like, ooh, that's too squishy.
Oh, Mr. Leo.
True.
Oh, it's disgusting. Yes, I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
Pick it up. Trash cans. There's trash cans.
In the trash. And there's usually a trash with, you know, outside of every store, grocery store,
And the trash is
restaurant.
not in the trash. It's outside of the trash.
Exactly.
Yes.
But we always say, like, you know, we shouldn't judge, but when you wear certain clothing or you fail to wear enough clothing, people do judge. And they also make judgments based on who you're hanging with and what your behavior, your language is. And that all plays into your success in life, believe it or not.
Yes.
It really does.
Yeah. You know, a lot of your musicians dress a certain way, do certain things. You got to remember that what's popular now is the worst part of your culture, the worst part. So prison culture became popular.
Yeah.
And in the
Outside of prison? Or-
yeah, it became popular. The styles through rap music.
That's true.
And, you know, these guys are making money. These producers, you know, they're not engaged in it. It's almost like a theater. Mm-hmm. So you dress up for theater. It's a show. And a lot of them run with that. But that's not who they really are.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought it was funny on MTV's Cribs. Do they still have that show on?
No, they don't.
Okay, well, if y'all know the show.
Well, they might. I don't know.
So, you
Maria,
got...
I don't know.
I don't know the show.
You got these thuggy looking musicians, and that's their image. I get it. That's your image. But their crib is this posh, elegant, sophisticated place. And so when they sit on their sofa, they look totally out of place.
Out of place.
Like,
Right.
you don't look anything like what you paid some interior decorator
Yeah. And, you know.
to put as your status symbol.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know, I will accept that. You know, if that's because that's how they make their money.
Right,
That's a
right.
style. But don't just tell people, by the way, you know, when I'm not on camera, I dress this way and I speak this way.
Right.
You know, don't front and tell people that that's how you are
This is
all
the
the time.
norm and it's okay for everybody to be like that.
Or, you know, well, you know, at one point I wasn't that way, but now I am.
yeah.
You know, like there's a rapper, Drake, wasn't like that at all. Now he's one of them that's guilty of doing that. He's acting like he's all ghetto and all,
He's
and
so
he wasn't.
cute, though.
I don't care. But you're ruining kids.